For the machine gun Karl Anderson, I'm the big LG Doc Gallows. We are the world famous good brothers of the OG Bullet Club, and you are watching and or listening to Perched on the Top Rope.
The following announcement has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am your host of Perched on the Top Rope. I'm former dirt sheet writer Lee Walker.
Dirt sheet writer.
Ooh, what an intro.
And as you've heard, we have the Good Brothers here today. On April 23rd on Fight TV, you can catch Impact Rebellion as the Good Brothers here are involved in a 8-man elimination tag team match.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for that?
I'll tell you something.
We're always ready.
Former dirt sheet writer. This
is dirt sheet writer. Is that an official term?
We love the current Impact Wrestling product. We love the Multiverse of Matches. We loved that we're the first people to kick down the forbidden door. We love seeing talent from all the companies around the globe come to our home at Impact Wrestling. So with all that good being said, this match is bullshit. It's a bullshit match.
Yeah.
We were the tag team champions for 350 days, and now we have to go through 8 other teams, 7 other teams, however the hell many teams it is. No. We should be number 1 contenders and constant honorary Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. They should make us our own belts. Maybe a little too sweet belt or something. Maybe I'll get some design. I'm not sure.
And I'm actually glad you brought that up. I have this in my notes. I want to play a game real quick. Your first run as Impact Champions was 119 days.
Okay.
Your second run as Impact Tag Team Champions was 231 days.
Ooh, that's a better run.
So with this match, as you refer to it as bullshit.
Yes, bullshit.
You get your third reign as Tag Team Champions, April 23rd.
Yeah.
How long will this reign last?
As long as we want it.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to last as long as we want. And
I mean, the longest reign is 380 days.
Who has that? Beer Money?
The North.
The North.
Oh, wow.
We might have to beat the North's record, I think. Because this will make us 3-time Impact World Tag Team Champions, 8-time World Tag Team Champions, if you want to throw in the New York run, the New Japan run. I mean, so we're just collecting right now.
Collecting belts. I like it. Now, one thing I got to ask is, prior, you guys have teamed with other people in the past, way in the past.
Yep.
You guys have been almost a tag team now for 10 years. Yep. What makes Karl Anderson and Doc Gallows so successful as a tag team together?
In my opinion, I think we said this earlier, I think, a lot of tag teams might not be real friends or actually connect.
Yeah.
We used to drive with Brian Myers a lot, and he couldn't believe we would drive for 4 hours in the car, and then we'd get to the hotel. He would go to his room. Then he'd hear me and Gallows in a room
talking through the wall
4 more hours. I think being real, legitimate friends, of course, brothers. I mean, people always can say they're brothers, but being legitimate friends helps us. So if he's having a bad day, I got to pick it up. If I'm in a pissed off mood, he picks it up. So because if we're both on fire, that's not going to help. It fucks everything up.
I mean, we instantly became buddies, and then we grew closer over the years, and now we're not just best buddies, but we're a long-standing tag team, business partners. So we know we're not going to stab each other in the back.
Yeah, unless I get a world title run, he might be out of here.
No. We covered this. I'm with you.
Right, yeah.
I stand on the floor. I'm your diesel. I get paid the same, and there you go. You're off front.
And if he gets the world title run, I'm happy to not wrestle. So there we go. I'll be his manager.
Come on.
Okay.
We got each other's backs. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we got each other's backs.
All right. One thing that strikes me interesting when it comes to multi-tag matches is you guys, with all these teams involved, from Motor City Machine Guns, The Decay, Willie Mack, Rich Swann, Heath and Rhino, Jay White and Chris Bay, Honor No More, Violent by Design, out of all these teams, you have faced all of them in some sort of multi-tag team match. You're also undefeated in multi-tag team matches in Impact Wrestling. You are currently 4-0 with that stance. When it comes to just 2-on-2 matches with some of these teams, Violent by Design 0-2, Rich Swann and Willie Mack 1-1, but also you have defeated Jay White and Chris Bay in a tag team match, leaving you in the tag team 2-2 amongst these teams. What is it about the Good Brothers that makes them so great at multi-tag team matches?
You're a great interviewer.
You really are. You want to be our full-time statistician? We'll just take you on the road with us, and you can just cover us.
You want to go on the road with us and just put us over all the time?
I love
on
this.
The top rope. I'm done after this.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what kind of money we got for you yet, but we'll work something out.
We could almost be friends here. I might exchange numbers with him. Just ask him how I'm doing today.
Just check on him each morning.
You're doing good, Karl.
No, I think, you said it earlier. We've been tag team wrestlers for a long time, but we've been a team for, 9 years now. And we've had more of these matches. We've had them in every company. We've had them all over the world. We understand how they work. And, the Good Brothers are sneaky. All it takes is one magic killer, and hands are in the air.
I mean, I think any match that you put in front of us, we've probably had it. I mean, I don't think we've been in a cage match together, but we've had them before. Have we been in a cage match?
I don't know if we've been in a cage match. We've been in a lot of coal miners' glove matches over the years. I know that.
Well, another thing that I found interesting doing all these stats and numbers and everything, when it comes to overall pay-per-views with Impact Wrestling, you guys are currently 9-7, but when it comes to Rebellion, you're 0-1, and that was, last year you had a chance at the tag team titles. So would winning on Saturday, April 23rd at Rebellion almost be like redemption for last year?
It is redemption, and for the people in New York that are in this market, it's special to us. New York's always been good to us, and another statistician, media friend this morning, brought up that we have never tagged together in the historic Mid-Hudson Coliseum. We've never been in there together as a tag team, as an act at all. And this part of the country, rich in wrestling history, and that would be an awesome place for us to capture the World Tag Team titles at Impact Wrestling for the third time. So, yeah, I think that redemption, and we're all about making history. We've done a lot of it, so we want to do a lot more.
Sorry, just recording for a vlog here.
That's totally cool.
Vlog me softly.
So, out of these 7 teams, these other 7
Yeah.
that you're involved with in this match, Decay, Rhino and Heath, Honor No More, and the Motor City Machine Guns are all teams within Impact that you have not faced in a 2-on-2 match. Out of those teams named, is there a team that you would like to face, and why?
Well, they're all good, right?
They are,
I
yeah.
think give us the Motor City Machine Guns. I think that's a dream match in some capacity.
That we have not had,
Yeah.
yeah.
That I think that someday, hopefully on a big stage, we can do that match. I think Alex Shelley is somebody I've known for a long time. He's actually a buddy of mine. Texted me today. And Sabin, I think, I don't think he gets enough the credit he deserves
For how undeniably great that he is.
yeah, for what he's done for Impact. Talking too loud, huh? Too heated up. Oh, got my vlog, baby. I don't think Sabin gets enough credit for what he's done, right?
100%.
Motor City Machine Guns, they were, in the beginning of helping the Young Bucks get going. Like I think that'd be a special match.
Yeah, those guys are, I don't know if they're all the way TNA originals, but I know that right from around the very beginning, we were watching Impact Plus one night, and just, you can watch Sabin through the years on that app, because there's, every pay-per-view in history is on there, $7.99 a month, cheap plug for Impact Plus. But yeah, dude, those guys are part of Impact Wrestling, and like us, they are young veterans at the top of their game, so I think that's a headliner anywhere we go.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, when it comes to Chris Sabin, he is actually has the most X Division matches, and also has the most X Division championship
Oh, wow.
wins. So he's been there a long time.
Yeah, a lot of big matches for sure.
So I'm
a fan of Decay too. Like they have a lot of. I mean, they're good. They're
Crazy Steve's one of my favorite acts, man. I use him on my own shows that I promote all the time. I mean, people love him. He's an engaging performer. I don't think he gets enough credit either. So it's cool that we've been able to come to Impact and put some more eyes on it and get these guys out there, because a lot of them deserve a lot more credit than they get, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to this match, again, you guys are in good standing with Jay White and Chris Bay being part of the Bullet Club.
That could get weird.
Sure. Well, and I don't mean to make it weird, but I'm gonna kind of make it weird. When it comes to this match starting out, this 8-man elimination match, everybody starts out with a 12.5% chance of winning the match.
Sure.
Will the Good Brothers and the Bullet Club of Jay White and Chris Bay work together in this 8-man elimination match? Because if you do, then technically you would start out at a seemingly 25%.
I would be remiss if I didn't say that there's going to be a Bullet Club team winning this match one way or the other. We're going to make damn sure that happens. So.
Yeah, Bullet Club, we get it.
And that's not Steiner math either.
Yeah.
He's better at math than all of us.
When it comes to business, we'll if we have to wrestle them or fight them, we'll do it, but we'll be friends after.
We'll be friends
after. That's the way Bullet Club rolls.
Okay.
Unless you're Tama.
Yeah, well, he's not Bullet Club.
That's right. Once we kicked his ass out.
Karl, this question is specifically for you. Having been a leader of the Bullet Club and now back in the Bullet Club, if the opportunity ever arose, would you become the leader of the Bullet Club again?
I think right now, we always used to go on once Finn Balor left, we always went by the motto of there was no leader. But
Right.
I think AJ Styles was definitely the front, running at the forefront because he was at the time and probably still is the best wrestler in the world. But I'm going to say it right now. I think this right now is Jay White's time. I think I'll always grab the microphone and be a mouth for the Bullet Club. So I think I'm always going to be at the front, where the Good Brothers are always going to be at the front. So I think coming back to the Bullet Club, I think we're bringing the Bullet Club to new heights possibly, because when we went to WWE and AEW and stuff, we were always acting the same anyway, which I've always felt we were a Bullet Club. So, but
We never left.
long answer, short answer, long. I think whatever I'm trying to say is I feel like this is Jay White's time to run the Bullet Club and show people that he can be a front man and be a top guy and be a leader in this industry.
Okay, great. And speaking of Jay White, we've also spoken about Chris Sabin. They're both actually in a triple threat match at Rebellion, taking on Steve Maclin. Depending on the order of that match goes with this tag team match, do you think that'll have an impact on them for the tag team match?
I mean, you have to say yes, right? Anytime you have to wrestle twice on any event, especially that could be back to back. It's going to have an effect, but pay credence to the athletes those guys are, and Jay White especially. Like, he's going to show up for both, and he's going to show out. So that's what being Bullet Club's all about.
All right, and knowing that, will that help you guys take advantage on the tag team of Motor City Machine Guns?
We always have a strategy, baby.
Yeah, okay, we're always planning, good brother.
All right. When it comes to the Multiverse of Matches, you guys actually faced the Briscoe brothers at that pay-per-view. As far as I can find, it was the very first time you guys had faced. And we know that Impact is bringing them back April 24th for some TV tapings. How excited are you guys to see them as a regular team in Impact, and how did you guys feel about that match?
Well, it was the first time we faced him at Impact. We faced him in Japan for New Japan Pro Wrestling. We faced him in New York City at Hammerstein Ballroom, I believe, for Ring of Honor. And then here a few short years later at Impact Wrestling. This was actually a rubber match that we won. But we've always, professionally admired those guys. We like those guys. They're hard-hitting, badass professional wrestlers. So I think it's nothing but a feather in the cap of Impact Wrestling. It's two more big, versatile stars that we can bring into the mix. So it's great for the fans. As far as the personal rivalry, nobody's getting in the way of this next tag team title reign, Briscoes or not. So
yeah, we're big fans of the Briscoes. I think their money,
for sure,
and them coming to Impact in whatever fashion is good.
Yep.
Okay. We have a lot of fans in the UK. We're ranked in Chartable in Great Britain, Germany, Ireland, Australia, Indonesia, and America. We've hit Canada a couple of times. UK fans have been asking, when is the next time they would see the Good Brothers?
Man,
in the
just
UK?
brought this
we
up.
literally were asked this morning by a different media outlet where we want to go, what market we want to see Impact in. And we've been saying this, since we signed. Impact in the UK needs to happen. I wrestled for TNA in the UK years ago. Him and I have gone to the UK independently. We've gone to the UK countless times for WWE. It's one of our favorite New Japan. It's one of our favorite places to go. And there's some red hot Good Brothers Bullet Club fans there. So we miss you guys as much as you miss us. And as soon as the opportunity arises, we will be back in the UK performing for you.
We're pushing for it hard.
We've been pushing for it for over a year.
Awesome. Guys, I'm actually going to pass the next couple of questions over to my cameraman,
All right.
Justin, as he has a couple of questions he'd like to ask.
Bring it
Send
on,
it, baby.
Justin. The hard-hitting questions.
So, guys, you guys have had a lot of merchandise released over the last 2 years. Something I'm personally a big fan of is the MicroBrawlers
Yeah.
that were released on Shop Impact last year.
Yep.
Your MicroBrawlers were actually one of the first ones to completely sell out. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Just to have them go so fast, like pretty much immediately. Because I remember sitting
Yeah,
on Shop Impact that day waiting.
They sold out quick. No, it feels good, man. It reminds us of kind of the legacy that we've built and are building, and it's very cool. And we appreciate people obviously buying our merch, but wanting something collectible like that. And then, I think we were pretty impressed too because we just did our own brand, our Talkin' Shop-A-Mania MicroBrawlers, and those things flew off the proverbial shelves as well. So anytime you have a new toy come out, it's great. We just had the Super 7s come out. They got Impact Wrestling logos on them for the first time. Impact technically has had a figure with its branding on it in years, so we're pushing for that. We hope to see an Impact Wrestling figure line coming, and yeah, we love all that stuff. I grew up a wrestling figure nerd. I didn't stay a wrestling figure nerd as much as our friends Myers and Cardona, but it's still very cool.
It's funny you brought that up. I just checked in Tampa Airport yesterday, and the guy that was checking me in said he wanted to sweet me, of course, but then he also talked about the MicroBrawler, which is funny. You just brought that up.
People love them. I think we need some Funko Pops. That's one thing we don't have. Let's get some Funko Pops.
It's cool. Our good brother, the people that have our backs, have usually most of the time in following us in New Japan or whatever. Yeah. And there's not much hate there. It's the ones that follow us love us, and we love them for that. So.
Right. And the ones that hate us really do. So we love you for
that. Ones that hate us too. They don't know the real us though. They're the ones that saw us from New York or whatever, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And you touched on it a little bit, the Super Sevens. What was kind of the process of getting those going?
Long. Very, very long.
But it makes sense now that we know how the process of those, because those are the details that go into those.
They're also a huge toy company that have all these, licenses like Cardona and Myers can speak better on this, because they were the ones who kind of go, hey, they want to do 4 talent, they want us to, and the 2 of you, because we were the only people that, I think of that value that were non-exclusive at the time and could do a toy line, and Impact was cool enough to let us do it.
Yeah.
And then they came out, and we've been signing them at these. We've been doing a lot of signings lately, and people love them. They're awesome. So it's cool to see the collectible fans grow up and be adults and still appreciate that stuff. I have one on my mantle of him. So.
That sounds great, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Guys, my last question before heading into Rebellion is when it comes to the Impact Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, you got great questions.
Who would be a tag team from Impact that you would love to see go into the Impact Hall of Fame?
Oh, Machine Gun, Karl Anderson, the Big LG, Doc Gallows, the Good Brothers, man.
Absolutely,
deservedly so. I do think Motor City Machine Guns, who we touched on. If you're going to put a current team in there, they're the layup. It's got to be them. Still active, still performing at a high level. You gotta say they need to be in.
Yeah. Did Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris go in there?
They should be in there. I think they did go in there.
Okay.
They didn't.
Well,
they need to be in there.
They got to be in.
Beer Money needs to be in there. Can't do that right now, but they need to be in there.
Give me Wildcat and the Cowboy.
Man, they looked cool, didn't they, back in the day?
Oh, they were
the dusters and the hats and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
They sure did.
Everybody that all the people that came through. TNA then and now Impact. Think about it. Impact's been around for so long, man.
Well, it's 20-year anniversary, and everybody.
I don't think people realize that because there's the different TV, the different TV markets they've had to change. But we're still here and it's still rocking, and it's we're proud to be here. We love it.
Well, Doc Gallows, Karl Anderson, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedule to allow this interview to happen. I want to thank Impact Wrestling for allowing this interview to happen. I'd like you to take the time right now, plug any of your social media, anything you guys want to address to the
favorite
fans.
Thing.
At Machine Gun KA, at _Big LG. Follow us. Follow at The Real Gimmicks, our new cartoon that just dropped. And just keep watching because there's a lot coming up these next few months.
And fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. We're out.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit subscribe so you can get all our content here at Perched on the Top Rope. And fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.